Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, welcome back. We're playing The Last Guardian, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. On the last mission, Chapter 7, The Breaking of a Mage, and of course we'll watch the epilogue after we're done with it. At night, Khadgar, Garona, Lothar, and 3 more return to Medivh's tower. Just 3 more. 3 more guys, I guess. My men and I will search the lower floor for Medivh. I will search the main hall and the private quarters. Khadgar, what is it? The Song of Egwin, an epic poem about his mother. The papers seem torn. We should find the other missing pieces. We'd best save our strength for Medivh. You go and look for him. Are you sure? I'll be right behind you. You heard him, boys. Let's go. Obtain all 7 pages of the Song of Egwin, find Medivh's secret room, and defeat him.
What ails you?
Okay, we still have the book. We still have Portal and Realm of Time. Portal is new for this version, so some of the secrets, or puzzles rather, may be overhauled to use that.
As you wish.
An epic poem about the Guardian Egwin's fight against Sargeras. Okay.
I am your servant.
So, we are looking for the secret room. Let's go talk to Garona, I guess. I'm not sure where to start. Okay, we get our magic stash back this time. Perhaps he went to the orcs to lead them. They would never accept a human leader.
Is my aid required?
Okay.
As you wish. I am your servant.
Earn. Well, this was useless in another...
Right away.
We don't plan on leaving Karazhan. Yet.
I am your servant.
I know that. It's funny, because that's what Khadgar said when we were in Karazhan the last couple times. Alright, so we get our magic stash. I see you, mortal. It's... What? Who? I didn't understand a thing. Maybe I can find something in the library to help me. So it's obviously just backwards. I can see you, mortal. Get the proper book from the library and return to me. Okay. Earn.
I am your servant.
So I'm going to assume I don't need that, but we'll just go ahead and drop it there.
Right away.
Speed weed. The best kind of weed. Alright,
Right
so
away.
let's grab this XP. Got to get up to level 9. I'd like to get up to level 9 as soon as possible.
Right away.
It's telling me to just go... Ooh. Life egg. Okay, great. So maybe we can get another potion of superiority and figure out what it actually does this time. Extra spice.
Right
Radar. So I'm going to the library. This is still not open. I don't remember what that room is. I don't think... Was I ever able to go in there in the first place? I don't know. Okay, so what am I looking for here? Let's use focus, just to reveal the whole room.
I am your servant.
Well, I like that.
Of course. By the power of the light, burn.
Chest key. Okay, I guess we can use that somewhere.
As you
Just keep using focus again, so that way I have vision on everything. Mana bulb up here.
Of course.
Okay, so let's throw down the magic stash and put the radar away. I guess I should make a potion. So let's go ahead and grab the mana bulb. We can make potion of greater mana. And then potions of speed, I guess. Let's just put these in our stash. There were no books laying around, but there's a beacon here, so we're looking for something that can help us, I guess, translate the backwards. Yeah, reverse speech. Women. Okay. I'll try this one out. How to master reverse speech in under 2 hours.
As you
Okay.
wish.
Surprisingly difficult to
Right
read
away.
backwards. You might not expect it, but...
As you wish.
Okay, so let's go and I guess talk to the... Well, let's talk to Lothar while we're
I am
here.
your servant.
What have you found? The Song is missing pages. The Song of Egwin must be the key, but I haven't found all the pages yet. Warm slippers. Keep looking, lad. I'm sure you're onto something.
As you wish.
Okay, well, let's grab this
I am your
tome.
servant.
You believe me, don't you? Long ago when I was your age, I was tending to Medivh in his coma. I swore there was another man opposite me, also watching over the Magus. He seemed to be made of burnished brass, and he had heavy horns on his brow, and his beard made of flames. Sargeras. I never forgot what I saw, and as the years passed, I began to realize that I had seen a bit of the truth. We may yet save Medivh, but we might find the darkness is too deeply rooted. These are almost, these are almost obviously red herring items. We'll leave them there in case maybe we actually need them. I'm not sure. Okay, a spanner? Oh, there's poor Moros. Sorry, buddy.
My aid required.
Moros.
I am your servant.
Spirit drink?
As you wish.
Here, hang on. So let's put this away.
Right away.
A spirit drink from the dead hands of Moros can be mixed with a cactus flower. Okay. A tool used to repair something. An urn. That's probably red herring. A part used to repair something. Okay. So those are definitely going to be used for something. We can use our chest key here.
Right away.
Wooden hilt.
Of course. As you wish.
A small but sturdy wooden
Right
hilt. More speed weed. Thank God, right? So let's, I guess, pop that. And then...
Is someone injured?
Again, I don't have a use for any of this stuff just yet. Plus, there were the slippers, which, again, are probably red herrings.
Right
Let's just
away.
go ahead and bring this... Oh, sorry, cook. Let's just go and bring this back.
Of course.
Didn't we had another prompt from Garona as well that we never... He couldn't have vanished. Couldn't have vanished into thin air. He didn't. Let's continue our search.
What ails you?
Okay. All right, fine. So let's go to the statue because we have the book now. I see you, mortal. Reverse speech, I see. Reverse speech. Let's take a look in the book. Come closer and I will tell you the secrets you need to know. I have no name, no title, just the memories of this place. Follow my guide if you want to defeat the demon that has taken control of the tower. Speak to the other statues.
Yes, my friend.
What others? Well, I mean, I guess there's statues all over the place, but... Enter the museum and examine all the statues. Let's kick that off before we... I mean, there's clearly stuff to collect around the area. No, that's the botanical garden area, so we'll, again, come back to that in a moment.
Right away.
Okay, so this has opened. There's Medivh. That one was pretty easy to spot. Okay, cool. So we can get haste level 3 here soon enough. Focus.
Right away.
Nada. Let's go ahead and throw our stash down in here. All sorts of goodies.
Is someone injured?
Okay, I guess let's go ahead and... Well, let's open the chest.
Of course.
Left. Left. Right? No, it was left again. Alright, that's fine. A gear wheel. A part used to repair something. Okay. So we've got several parts used to repair things. I guess let's just put this on the ground. You know what? I'm leaning towards the urn not being used, so I'm going to put that on the ground. Like out
I am
here.
your servant.
It might be used for something, because I have 3 things now that are claimed to be used to repair something. I'm almost definitely going to need those, so we'll keep those in there. Well, I don't know about the wooden hilt either. Alright, let's go ahead and hit these. Looks like a female elf riding a giant cat. I represent the elite cadre of the Sentinel Army, drawing strength from the Moon Goddess, Alun, and riding the feral Nightsaber Panthers into battle. Find me in the banquet hall. Should we talk to all the statues, or should we go and do this first? Speak to the statue in the banquet hall. They may have all their own quests. All right, well, I guess let's go and do this then.
I am your servant.
Why don't we just go ahead and hit this up?
Of course.
Okay, so here we are. I'm sorry, cook. Cheese.
My aid required.
Yes.
Oh, here's the egg. Okay, so we have a warpable location here.
Feel my wrath.
Is my aid required?
I've got the mind egg. I know where the life egg is. I've seen it in the chapel. So there's that cheese ore.
Now feel my wrath.
Nothing in the boxes. I remember there's something with the rats. You have to get them back here somehow. Just based on the fact that, again, we have teleport and there's an enemy teleport there. It seems pretty obvious to me that that's what we're going to do. Do you think we can defeat the Magus?
As you wish.
All right, so we have to find the statue here first. Not if we don't find
I am
him.
your servant.
Focus. Okay, there it is. And a tome. Getting up to that level 9. Elite cadre, yes, but with this filth in my vicinity, I don't feel elite at all. Remove it for me.
Right away.
Okay, so this seems pretty clear to me. So we want to throw down a portal here. And we'll put the cheese on the ground, but I have to go and lay the other portal first, so let's do that. Lure the rats away from the banquet hall, and then defeat the minion of space in the museum. Portal. Here.
I am your servant. As you wish.
Right, and then because the cheese is on the ground in there, they'll stay out of the banquet
Of
hall.
course.
Okay, so let's just... Sometimes, it seems like sometimes you'll just, automatically put stuff on the ground, which is a positive. Goom, 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 goom. Oh, I could take the cheese, I guess, if I really wanted to.
As you wish.
You know you boys got to keep that. All right,
Right
defeat
away.
the minion of space.
I am
All right,
your
so that
servant.
was easy enough.
I am your servant.
I mean, the fact that you see the teleportation area makes it very clear that you need to use it, so there's that.
As you wish.
I know I can see that there. We'll make sure to grab it. Hang on, we're not going in here yet. I guess let's do statue by statue.
Of course.
All right, so
As you wish.
maybe we have to kick this off somehow. There we go. Minion of space. And there are just random chests on the ground. Okay, so if you get close enough, then she just teleports you away and deals damage to you. What if I just go on the chests? I'll just leave the mine here. I see. So we have to unlock each chest, and then she'll inevitably teleport on top of them. Okay, well that's straightforward enough. Also, we've got mana bulbs getting dropped, so we should, I guess, grab these. Else they might get left behind. I have to wait for her to teleport one more time. What if we just walk close to her, she'll teleport us. There we go.
As you wish.
We're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but that's all right. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Right away. Of course.
It's like on a timer, but also if you get close enough. Okay.
Of course.
Hang on, drop the oh, never mind, she's dead. Oh, and it removed the mana bulbs from my inventory. I was like, oh, collect those so I can actually use them. All right, so one is done.
Yes, my friend.
Pick up the tome, pick up the Song of Aegwynn. Cold was the path she stood upon when she took the demons head on. A dragon hunt the demons sought, but a battle with Aegwynn did they fought. With the sharpness of blades and bitterness of death, the bolt she summoned charred them to ashes. And there's also, again, the capitalized words there. Those were used in the older version. I remember you could
Aid required.
do all sorts of stuff. Like you casted spells with keystrokes, and that's how you damaged Medivh. All right, let's kick off the
I am
next
your
one.
servant.
We'll see if that's the same. We have different abilities, well, slightly different abilities now. Looks northern to me. Death and decay. The demons are filled with images of blood. They devour the knowledge of this place, and you have to remove them for me. Find me in the library. Okay, well, that's right up here, so let's do that next.
Of course.
I don't remember where there was a statue in here, but let's go and find him. I don't think I left anything in here either. It's probably this one. I was going to say, these two are like stock statues. This is probably the statue we want. I'm here. Green death, blue decay. Defeat the demons. Kill the library
Someone
demons.
injured. Right away.
Okay.
By the power of the light, burn.
Let's try haste this time and just try to take one out. You know what? Burn them. I need to prevent them from splitting. Realm of Time? Well, I don't want to hit all of them. I have to kill the one that's... I have to kill the one that's locked, first of all. So we got to lure these two away. And then kill this one. Oh, I don't know. Well, if I would have known beforehand that they would split, then I would probably have been in better shape here. Let's use haste. Okay, and then we got to time lock one of them. Oh, why is he still splitting?
Right away. Of course.
Okay, well,
Your servant.
I'm not feeling super confident about this, but
As you wish. I am your servant.
come on.
Right away.
You know what? Let's just restart. Now that I know, I could have frozen one from the get-go. That's fine. Let's just restart it. That's kind of one you almost have to lose. You almost have to know that that's going to happen. That's all right. All right. So let's go and do that. I could also go and combine the life egg, I suppose. All right, so this shouldn't be too bad again now that I know that I just need to freeze them from the get-go. So let's do this, and then lure the other one to me so that I can kind of stand in the back. And then just blast it this way. I guess use haste? Well, level 2 haste. I mean, how much better is level 3 haste? I mean, it's not hugely different. Okay, so that works. Realm of Time here. That uses a lot of our mana. Okay, so unless there are more, not too bad. Again, you kind of need to lose. I mean, once they start splitting, it seemed like it was pretty tough. We did have one of them split though, when it didn't seem like it should have. So that's fine. So let's go and defeat the minions of time in the museum. Okay, so let's get in there. Refreshes our mana as well. I can't be 100% sure how this works, but it seems fairly obvious to me. We lure them one by one into the different pens.
Of course. Right away.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course. As you wish.
So we should use haste. The fact that they slow us down is a little irritating, but there we go. Take them in a circle. Let's move our thing, by the way.
Right away. Of course.
Okay, mana is definitely more of an issue that I'm using these book abilities. All right, let's go, buddy. Stop casting slow on me. My God, there we go. Okay, he is in there.
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
I wonder, like, maybe I have to kill them all in, like, a specific order, or maybe it's just that simple because I put them in the pen and they can't get out. Or I have to, like, kill them all within a certain period of time of each other, or... Because, I mean, they're like the... What are they called? The spirits of time or something? The minions of time? I don't know. And there are 3 of them. Makes me wonder if maybe we have to do this a specific way. Now, he's dead, so it's seeming like no.
By the power of the light, burn.
Again, anything involving the glyphs, it kind of makes it very clear what you need to do.
I am your servant.
Okay, cool. So we're level 9, which I think we're capped at. We can't get to level 10 by the looks of it. Let's go ahead and hit the next one. This is the most alienating figure I've ever seen. I can't tell what it is because of the camera. I watch the plants in the garden live and prosper. You have to thank me for your knowledge of alchemy. Now I need something from you in return. Find me in the garden so I can explain.
As you wish. Of course.
Okay. What is this? Crystal ball. I can't use it by itself.
Right away.
Let's go ahead and
I am your servant.
reveal. There's the statue.
I am your servant. Right away.
I'm here.
Of course.
Good, the plants are sick. You need to remove their foul roots and heal them.
Right away.
I can't interact with them. Create a proper blade and cut the thorny vines. Okay, well, we have a hilt.
Right away.
My initial thought is we should go and talk to... Here, let's put this here. Again, these are the 3 that I'm gonna guess aren't actually used for anything. Whereas these 3, again, they're like the repairing items seem like they make sense. Actually, let's go. Let's pick up the crystal ball because that one I'm less sure about. Let's pick up the wooden hilt because we're gonna need that. And we put the crystal ball in here.
As you wish.
Because it said make a
Right
proper...
What
Wait,
ails
did it not swap out? Oh, I had to do this first. Wooden hilt to Khadgar.
Yes, my friend.
Crystal ball into the
As you
stash.
I am your servant.
Still haven't gone to the chapel. I should have just done that. Lothar,
Right away.
can you give me your sword, buddy? What have you found? The statues are more than meets the eye. The statues of Karazhan are more than I ever anticipated. They asked me to complete various tasks. Well, that could be the only lead we're going to get. Keep it up, but be careful. I wouldn't trust too much if I were you.
Right away.
So we need to find a sword.
Is someone
We've
injured?
been in Morris's room.
course.
We've been in the guest room, I think. Let's just make sure we keep using focus to highlight anything that we might be able to pick up. We've been in the cook's area and the storage room and the banquet hall. Garona, borrow your blade? May I borrow your blade? You may borrow a blade. Thank you. But wait, where's the shaft? You didn't ask for one, and I can't spare any at the moment. But the blade is useless to me this way. Dog, we have a wooden hilt. You'll have to find your own shaft, then. That's what she said. Ha ha! Okay, so this is obvious. So we combine with the blade,
Right away.
and now we have a reconstructed blade. Cool.
Right away.
So let's go and cut down some of
I
these
am your servant.
gross trees.
Of course.
I'm at max level. I can't even pick that up. It's too bad. Jay Barino missed a tome, but not of his own volition. Use alchemy to heal the plants.
As you wish.
Did this just
I am
appear
your
right
servant.
now? Cactus flower? We have that thing in our stash. Mixed with a cactus flower. Okay.
What ails you?
Alchemy. Orb of nature. Use it. Okay. It's just that easy, boys. Got it. Okay, so finding the sword hilt earlier was really what made that
Right away.
work. That was quite straightforward. Okay, cool. So let's go turn this in and see who we're fighting this time. What I'd like to is, like, I don't feel the need to quick save after each and every one of these, right? It's just there's a resurrection stone, and
Right away.
if it catches us by surprise, then we can easily restart. Oh gosh,
Of course.
can we maybe freeze one of them?
Right away.
They dispel it off of each other. You
your
jerks. Let's get them clumped up.
Of course.
Let's get them clumped up a little bit first.
As you wish.
Okay, perfect. So now we can hit both of them. And use haste. Attack the
light.
weaker
Burn.
one, please.
I am your servant.
Now feel my wrath.
Hang on. One of them is channeling rejuvenation. I think I put the wrong one in stasis. See, it doesn't matter if they purge it. The important thing is that I can stop it. And the only interrupt I have is the Realm of Time. It looks like we've got them now, unless one of them does that again, which we're ready for. And then we get all of our mana back again, which is nice. Boom.
I am your servant.
I gotta use the runes.
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
Would you stop it?
Feel
You
my
jerk. Alright. That was my fault. I went and I picked up the runes. How did we get? Vision. How do we get out of it? How far in the future are we? Bad news, sire. The various clans are working together in this assault, unified under Blackhand, the Destroyer. None of them will betray the others until after Stormwind has fallen. Gul'dan is bringing his warlocks by nightfall. Until then, the Blackrock clan will be trying to retake take the Eastern Wall. Expected encountered. We will throw this one back just like the others, and we will hold until the reinforcements come. As long as men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne, Stormwind will hold. The Orc leaders agree with your assessment and have enlisted an assassin to remove the strong heart on the throne. I'm sorry. No! I told the king. I told him, but he would not listen. I'm going to kill him. He treated me well, and I'm going to kill him. No. It's okay. It may not be true. It's a vision. It's true. I saw it, and I knew it was true. We have to go. Okay.
Is someone injured?
Song of Egwin, page 4. I mean, there's more to it than that, right? I thought there was a lot more to it than that.
As you wish.
Looks like a dwarf. Earthen, to be more precise. Find me in the observatory.
As you wish.
All right. I doubt the cheese in the... Again, I'm still leaning towards the cheese not being used. I don't know about the crystal ball. We might use that to repair the observatory, because we have 3 repair pieces, and maybe we need to use the...
I am your servant.
I don't know.
Right away.
I don't know. Let's find out. Here, let's just talk to the statue first. Medivh built this telescope to focus his powers on the orc's homeworld, but now his mind is focused on other things. He removed some parts of the telescope and put them in locations that are unknown to me.
As you wish.
Well, they're known to me. They're all here, buddy. Gear wheel. Why do you need the telescope? There's so much we can learn from the stars just by watching them. It's like seeing into possible futures for our world. Help me bring that gift back to us. Radar.
Is my aim.
Here, we'll put the mind egg in here, and then I'll get the crystal ball.
Yes, my friend.
Find 3 items and use them to repair the telescope. Combine. I can't combine these. I can't combine these. Use. I can't use it by itself. So, the crystal ball must be for something else, or maybe nothing. I'm just going to use the 3 that are claiming to be used to repair something. So you don't combine them, you just use them each individually. Okay, done. I didn't even need the telescope list. I don't need your stupid list. Get that out of my face. All right, crystal ball. I'm leaning towards not having ever needed.
Yes, my friend.
I've got that pot of mana in there, but I haven't had to use it yet.
Of course.
One day I'll go over and get the life egg. Inevitably, the last one's going to take me to the chapel, because we've been in every other room, I think. Except, like, the guest quarters, which is quite a small room, so... I'm going to guess that the chapel's where we're going. Okay, what's this one? Guide to True Sight Potion. I need a woodworm and something to make a fat worm. Where's the woodworm? So, the first question mark is not mead. It's not mead. That's all we know. So it could be sparkling water. It could be fungus. It was none of them. Okay, great. So drop one of them and pick up the Elikhorn. Okay, there's the fat worm. And then the fat worm plus... Oh, I need something in mead to make a toadstool. So we need to pick up the mead first. Fungus plus mead is toadstool. Then we mix those two. Okay, got it. It's just process of elimination on. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and go vitamin D, sparkling water, True Sight Potion. Use it. And there we go. Let's go. Take them out. Very weak. We just needed to get to the point where we could see them in the first place. It's just that straightforward. Let's go.
By the power of the light, burn.
Okay, not too bad. Interesting, like, little inventory puzzle. Like, each of these, one was lock-picking, one was inventory combinations and alchemy. One was using teleportation. One sort of used the Realm of Time. Sort of.
Is someone injured?
There's extra spice here. I guess maybe I'll use that for something else. Okay. Frantic and maddened the demons were, and they summoned forth the Legion. They tried to change forth to finish her, yet they had no hold over her in this region. An alliance with the dragon she had, and they ripped into the demons' ranks. Chanting both demons and guardian were to serve each other's needs of destruction, a bright blast of energy converged as Egwin finished her conjuration. Demons and dragons perished under the bright light, and was when Sargeras arrived. His colossal body was made of bronze, and he wore a black obsidian armor. He had burning hair and huge horns. His eyes had the infinite abyss's color. He carried a ruined spear with blood that fall, and its long tail ended in a great fireball.
Of course.
Looks like an elf. Go to the chapel and speak with me there. Finally, the chapel, boys.
Of course.
Okay, Cool. So we read the first Song of Egwin in the first time we had access to it. I'm reading the rest as I pick them up now. So I've got the cheese in the urn. How much space do we have in here?
Yes, my friend.
Exactly enough to put these in there.
Right away.
Hopefully we find something extra to mix with the spice.
Of course.
Okay, so we got to go to the...
Right away.
I can finally do the life egg thing now.
Right away.
I could have done this at any time, really. So let's throw this down real quick. Pick up the life egg. Go mind egg. Now I can actually read what it does. I represent the wardens, the watchers, the jailers and marshals of a distant society. Can you provide light and peace? Pray, and I shall give you what you seek.
I am your servant.
I'll think on that in a second. Clearly this guy has something to say to us. So let's combine these, and I can actually read what the Potion of Superiority does this time. Okay, so it's a Manual of Health plus +2 all stats. That's not bad at all. I should have just done that earlier. All right, let's talk to him. Are you praying? I'm borrowing the strength we will need to defeat the enemy ahead of us. So, what exactly are you saying? Nothing really. I just hum the melody I remember from the days when I was visiting church as a young child. Sure, you start with a low pitch, bring in a medium pitch, then a high pitch, and a low pitch, end it with a high pitch. That's it? If you could find the proper book, that would be great.
I am your servant.
Low, medium, high, low, high.
Right away.
Low, medium, high, low, high. He's saying we need a book. I started going to the library out of instinct, but just to check.
I am your
We can't
servant.
interact with this right now, so it's low, medium, high, low, high. That's it. Low, medium, high, low, high.
I am your servant.
And I just like to see if I can find something else to mix with my fresh spice. Low, medium, high, low, high.
Right away. As you wish.
I don't remember what the books were down here,
Right away.
but I'm assuming one is like hymns.
Right away.
Chapel guide.
I am your
I'll
servant.
try this one out. Low, medium, high, low, high.
As you wish.
Okay, nothing else to mix with our fresh spice. I mean, I made those potions of speed earlier. That would have been the right time to do it.
Of course. Right
Okay,
away.
so back to the chapel. Again, finding another mana bulb would be nice. Low, medium, high,
As you wish.
low, high.
Right away.
So let's just walk up to the statue and use this.
As you wish.
Non-erotic poems for the weekly church quest. Low, medium, high, low, high. Make me an instrument of your peace. Let me sow love where there is doubt, despair, or darkness. To be loved as to love. Got it. Defeat the minion of elements in the museum.
Right away. Is someone injured?
Okay, so this is our last one.
Right away.
What's left in our stash? Let's take the pot of mana.
Yes, my friend.
I guess we'll put this spice in here because I have nothing to mix it with. The cheese.
I am your servant. I am your servant.
Okay, so let's hit the last beacon. Minion of Elements. This one just has a ton of HP.
Is my aid required? Of course.
Do I... Well, I don't have, like, a dispel. I guess I could... Oh, didn't mean to do that. We can, like, time lock this.
Is someone injured?
Be gone.
If there's, like, a way to do this, I don't know what it is. Like, a special way to do this. So I'm just gonna... Because there's two of them, so obviously, like, one of them I'm gonna time lock. If I kill this one, he might just resummon it. She may just resummon it, so I guess we're just gonna... just kill it like normal. Alright, if there was supposed to be a trick to that one, I don't know what it was. Song of Egwin, page 6. I should return to the main hall statue. The dragons fled with two great powers left, Egwin of Tirisfal and Sargeras of Legion. Egwin gathered within all of her powers, and with a blast let Sargeras witness her prowess. A rainbow strike thrusted into his chest, and he fell back. as he's about to face death.
I am your servant. I am your servant.
Okay.
Is my
Again, I don't think those others are used at this point. The statues are defeated. How can I reach Medivh? Here's the last page to the Song of Egwin. Medivh's secret room is behind a wall in his private quarters. You will need to decipher a message you can find there. The Dark Lord sought to recover his strength, but the Guardian stopped it with another flash. Sargeras' avatar was now destroyed as his powers left him into the void. As the ice cracked, he sank to doom, and what lays beneath is now his tomb.
Right away.
The Tomb of Sargeras. Alright, so let's go back to the room Lothar was in. We have to decipher a hidden message, which theoretically we can do with the Song of Egwin. Again, I'm pretty sure that the highlighted words in this were part of spells that you could cast eventually to fight Medivh.
I am your servant.
Alright, hello, sir. What have you found? The song is the key. I am now sure that the Song of Egwin is the key to finding Medivh. One of the statues told me that we have to decipher a code to open the passage. Interesting. I was just about to tell you that I found a scripture with mysteriously aligned letters. Take a look. Maybe it can help. Secret file. And then we've also got the warm slippers. Don't forget those. Might as well put them in our stash.
Right away. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The door to the magic within you is always open if you are open to yourself and the magic of the world around you. I should try it somewhere else. Well, let's go ahead and throw this over here. I guess it's like, it's implying that, like, I'm not supposed to actually be able to read this backwards. It's just, we're supposed to use the Song of Egwin to decipher it in some way. I don't fully understand, but let's go ahead and use this here. The door to the magic within you is always open if you're open to yourself and the magic of the world around you. Okay. Got it. We're going in.
As you wish.
Hello, young trust. I've been expecting you. It was inspired, I must say. Inspired to summon the shadow of my past. A piece that would stop me from pursuing you. Of course, while you were out gathering your strength, I was out gathering my own. Oh, he can use it twice. What a jerk. Oh, this again.
My aid required.
Mead, fungus. We need the woodworm and the elk horn. So there is an invisible one. Maybe this is like you got to do both now.
I am your servant.
Did they move? Oh no.
Of course.
Get it? Alchemy. Fat worm. Let's use haste.
Of course.
Let's just pick up both of these now.
Of course.
Maybe we're gonna have to warp one into the pen, perhaps. Toadstool.
Of course.
Use haste again. It's a rune of mana. Okay.
I am your servant.
Sparkling water. One more time.
Right away.
Use it. Okay, now I can see you, you son of a bitch.
Of course.
Okay, so this one's easy. The glyphs move, so that's going to be a problem.
As you wish.
So we want to go like a portal here and get him inside of it. Oh no. Okay, hang on. We got to start it again. We go portal here,
Your servant. Of course.
and then we go portal here,
As you wish.
and then we got to try to lure him into it. Get in there, buddy.
I am
Yeah!
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
Can I hit him while he's in there? So this is like retreads of the mini bosses you already fought, which is actually pretty cool. Well, he's not a threat, so I don't have to spend any mana, but we can speed it up a little bit. So this is totally different than the version I played last time. Again, it was like the Song of Egwin taught you keystrokes to attack Medivh, And it was fun, but it became repetitive. Whereas this, it was like you get a little taste of mini bosses, and then you have to do it again against Medivh in like a slightly different format, and it's 2 at a time. Oh, now we're fighting him directly. I guess let's haste it up. I shouldn't cast Pillar of Flame because, again, the whole idea here is we can attack faster, so we don't want to, as soon as it wears off, we don't want to stop him from auto-attacking and waste any of that duration. There we go. Magus, whatever has happened, I'm sure it can be fixed. Why should I fix it? All goes as planned. The orcs will slay the humans, and I will control them through warlock chiefs like Gul'dan. I will lead them to Sargeras' body, and my form will be free. You were Sargeras. Yes and no. I am, for when Egwene killed my physical body, I hid within her womb. Monstrous. It seems your trust was misplaced after all, and now you get to die. Khadgar, I warned you like twice to avoid this exact situation. Now you're an old man. Okay, so we have the image of Medivh, and then we have the one that warps around. I think maybe we want to go ahead and just kill this one first, because the other one isn't really... There's a vision of Medivh, a form of Medivh. Yes, green was the one that could rejuve, so let's just kill it first, and if it starts to rejuve, then we have to time lock it.
I am your servant.
Okay, so that's one. This one is the what? It was the Huntress that warped around. Unfinished landmine. What?
Now feel my wrath.
Well, don't stand in that.
I am your servant.
Okay, so I think this one just flame strikes, but so can we. And you can't move because you're a dummy. And then we'll go around and we'll open the.
Is someone injured?
And we'll open the chests.
Begone, spawn of darkness.
Stop it! Every time we're warped, we take a little damage. So there is, I guess, sort of a time limit on that. Do I have any... If I try to attack it at all... Powder keg and unfinished.
I am your servant.
Places a magic landmine.
Right away.
So am I supposed to be opening the chests or not?
Right away.
Let's go over here. Sorry, Lothar. Okay, so that's one. Let's just open them all first. Then we'll figure it out. Man, that lockpicking, the lockpicking has actually been really, really useful.
Right away.
Of
course.
I'm confused. Maybe because other things are spawning out of the chests. All right, they're all open.
Right away.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't need to be doing this, but I am. So I can make more landmines, I guess.
As you wish.
Oh, so I guess we're doing it like double?
As you wish.
I guess we're doing it multiple times. I think I understand.
Of course.
Yeah, so I got to get him to warp away one more time to get off of this beacon. So force him to teleport me, then put it down, and then force another teleport. This was a little goofy. I think the mana bulbs just blocked being able to kind of see what the heck you were supposed to do. All right, so now we got to take him out. The first one was pretty clear, like, because the glyphs were on the ground, you knew you had to use the teleportation somehow. And because the colors are similar to the statue guardians, it made it to me it seemed fairly obvious that they were gonna function the same way. This one had 3. The flame strike one was different. Just gets easier. Don't even blink. So it comes to this. I think that the human part of you, Medivh, kept others around despite your own plans. As a backup. As a plan for when you finally went mad, so your friends could put you down. So we could break the cycle where you cannot. I never really meant to harm anyone. I only wanted to have my own life. Thank you. I fought it for as long as I could. We need to go. I must bury what's left of Medivh. I should find Garona. She couldn't have gone far. It couldn't have been helped, you know. We tried to alter it, but it was all part of a greater scheme. I know. All part of a greater cycle. A cycle that now, at last, may be broken. Okay, let's watch the epilogue. We could do our little roundup. A few hours later, Khadgar buries Medivh, Moros, and Cook in the crypt behind the tower. I can see you now, you know. How long have you been able to see me? I felt bits of you as long as I've been here, but from my first day. How long have you been there? Most of an evening. The dawn is coming up here. Here as well. Perhaps that's why we can talk. You're a vision, but different than any I've seen before. We can see each other and converse. Are you future or past? Future. Do you know who I am? Your form is different than when I last saw you. You're younger and calmer, but yes, I know. I thought I just buried you. You did. At least you buried much of what was the worst about me. But see, now I have a brown cloak, and not an evil black cloak. And now you're back, or you will be. Different, but the same. In many ways, I was never here the first time around. More is the pity. So what are you in the future? Magus? Guardian? Demon? Be reassured, I'm a better being than I was. I am free of the taint of Sargeras thanks to your actions this day. Now I may deal directly with the Lord of the Burning Legion. Thank you. There cannot be success without sacrifice. I can deal directly with him by fruitlessly trying to appeal to people who won't listen to me. Sacrifice. Tell me then, Ghost. Ghost of the future. Is all that we have seen true? Will Stormwind truly fall? Will Garona slay King Lane? Must I die in this aged flesh? As long as there are guardians, there is order. As long as there is order, the parts are there to be played. Decisions made millennia ago set both your path and mine. It is a part of a greater cycle, one that has held us all in its sway. Perhaps there should be no guardians then, if this has to be the price. Agreed. But for the moment, for your moment, we must all play our part. We all must pay this price. And then, when we have the chance, we will start anew. Poof! Poof! And so we start anew. Okay, we're at the credits. I like that end shot, like the menacing pullback of Karazhan as it's like shaking. But it ties in with how Warcraft 3 ends, or at least Reign of Chaos, how it ends, where Medivh was like, you know, I failed humanity once, and now I've been able to lead us to a point where we no longer need guardians. Like, they don't need me anymore because they're able to function by themselves. Oh, wait, until the expansion pack when everyone just keeps killing each other anyway. But that's neither here nor there. But again, the whole idea here is he and Khadgar are talking about how stupid it is to have all of these preordained events. They need to break free of the cycle, which ties in just very briefly to the one-liner at the end of Warcraft 3 where he basically just says, I just want to ensure that the world no longer needs guardians. And so that this kind of is built off of just that one line, but now you can see how it all fits together. I liked the improvements to this campaign. It was a lot more concise, a lot more condensed, and I liked that. I do think some of the puzzles could be a little... Well, so, okay, that's the challenge, right? Rather than spanning across multiple screens, most of the puzzles were on one screen, and the only way that you could make them a little more complicated is adding trash items to confuse the player. Otherwise, you're sort of stuck again. You pick up this one item, you use it on the one spot that you obviously are supposed to use. There's only one item and there's only one spot you can use items. Therefore, you pick up this item and you use it in this one spot, right? And it's hard to make it much more complex than that without getting into some really strange mechanics, like gameplay mechanics of Warcraft 3 that you can manipulate, I suppose. But there were a lot of clever things here using the abilities like the portals and Flame Strike and Windwalk and stealing with Garona. Like, that was all neat when you could combine all those different things. I thought that was really clever. So, again, overall, I'd say this was definitely an improvement over the original, simply because now it runs on the version. It's meant to be played on a version of Warcraft 3 that's widescreen native, which is always nice, especially when it's a point-and-click adventure, and so everything doesn't look stretched and bloated. So that's a positive. And then also, again, there's not as much empty running. And there's a lot of opportunities to make potions of speed, so that's nice too. There's just a lot of quality of life features so that the player doesn't get bored or frustrated, and it's just a satisfying and rewarding experience, albeit not, a particularly challenging one. But that's not how I would imagine that this campaign was not really made to be that way. Thank you for playing. You can visit me at OutsiderXeblogspot.com to find more information and links to my other projects. Excellent. And OutsiderXE has 2 other Warcraft 3 campaigns, Day of the Dragon and Lord of the Clans, which are also, well, they have been updated and are continuing to be updated. So as those each are updated again, I guess to a more definitive version, I'll probably pick those up as well. And hopefully by that time we'll be able to start running these through Warcraft 3 Reforged. We'll see though, because I don't know what the timetable is on that. In any case, I had a good time with this for sure. And I don't really have much else to say. Again, I've played it before, and really the improvements, I don't think I disliked any of the improvements. Again, condensing in general was good, and the way that I think the most important improvement was the way that the camera smoothly moves from place to place, as opposed to a direct cut. And it does do that when you have 2 heroes and you're going back and forth between them. It's going to instantly, cut rather than smoothly moving back and forth. I understand that. But when you have one hero, and it just helps so much to orient yourself. I think that's the most important part, is that it helps you orient yourself so much better. You're more likely to notice things on the ground as the camera is moving as well, because you get that little extra angle as the camera's kind of moving from one angle to the other. I thought that was neat. And the change to Medivh was different. I don't remember enough on how the original one. I remember the original one was really long. And you use the Book of Egwin to learn spells to counter what Medivh was doing. And I thought that was cool. But this also was interesting. And I think they both had their strong points and weak points. The weak points for both were that they were both repetitive. I mean, the spells with Medivh was unique until you did it for about 10 minutes, and then you're like, okay, is this over yet? Whereas this one was repetitive because you had already fought mini-bosses that functioned the exact same way. But you could view that as more of a setup to the Medivh fight as opposed to just repetition. So I think I like the new way better than the original, but I do remember thinking it was quite clever how you learned spells from the song, and then you countered what Medivh was doing. So I wonder if that could be incorporated again. And I don't know. In any case, I liked both, but I think I do like the new way better, is how I would describe it. All right, well, that's it for The Last Guardian. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Leave your feedback below for the creator, and I appreciate OutsiderXE continuing to look after his campaigns and give us some good stuff to play. All right, see everyone next time. Bye-bye.